Sure. So for number 11, it is actually in our department's work plan to update the ADU ordinance per new state law. And for number 12, it is a carryover in our department's work plan too. And we just recently applied for a Caltrans grant to do this very work, together with the VMT policy and the climate action plan.
Going back to number 11, there is one piece of that ordinance that would be left to this council to make a decision on that's not mandated by state law, and that is the maximum size that someone would be allowed to build an accessory dwelling unit in their backyard. State law says that you can do a max of 1,200 square feet. When state law required the city to do the ADU ordinance, staff, or I'm not sure how it got derived, but they found that the decision was made that the maximum ADU would be 1,000 square feet. It is my opinion that that's a barrier to housing. 200 square feet could be 2 bedrooms. It could be 1 bedroom, 1 bath. It could be any one of us that want to, age in place and live on our own properties and not have to have the capital cost to move somewhere else. And I could rent out the house that's in front of me for income. So to me, that's a barrier, and it's also something that we promised the state we would do in our housing element, that we would break down as many barriers as we can. And ADUs, the language, not only are out of compliance with state on the ADU and staff understands that, but if we're going to put that forth as like, hey, this is how we're planning on building housing, ADU is a part of that, but at the same time, we have a little tiny clause in there that says we're not going to let you build as much as you're allowed to build. So that's a question that I want to see if there's consensus to, when that comes back, that policy to expand it to 1,200 square feet.
That is actually staff's plan because of the approach we've been taking in the housing element is to try to make it as streamlined as possible and to be basically all compliant with state law and to if possible to make it even easier. So that is the plan, is to update it.
Okay, so does some